GBS Farm. I'm here to help try to treat Pasty Bud, and this little chick you can see right here. This little Dom Perry chick is getting a nice, getting some poop built up. You can see right there, it just pooped. But first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna try to wet this area, get it nice and moist to get this poop to come off easy. You can see right there, eventually this poop will clog its little butt up. We don't want that. These chicks, we need these chicks. So you can see I'm wetting it with some with some warmer water, not too warm. This is pretty room temp, and so I'm just trying to get everything loose and loose. So then I'm gonna take sterile scissors. Now these are all, you have to be able to control the scissors, and so what I like to do is I like to figure out where exactly is this chick, where the poop meets the skin, because you don't want to cut this little guy or girl's skin. So I'm gonna start very gently trying to take some of this poop off. And so it's very, you can see right there, it's still just poop. So I might go try over here, see what I can take off over here. Now you might take off some fuzz. Don't worry, the fuzz will grow back and eventually the fuzz will come off. So like that. So we're just trying to keeping on and get this poop off. Now in chicks, I don't know if I said this before, but this can become life-threatening. Of course, we don't want it to come to that. So that's why we gotta handle this. Now, we'll continue this on for a little while, making sure you can see here, getting it all loose and getting it up out of its area. Now, this is just a way I treat it. Many people can treat it differently. I'm not hurting the chick, I'm keeping it in control. And so now I'm just gonna start heavily wetting the bottom. Because I'm trying to get it as loose as possible, because it's been on there drying on the fuzz and plus the heat lamp. So we need to get it out. So I'm gonna see real quick where I'm at with it. We're doing pretty decent. We're getting it to come off. So I'm gonna keep on holding this chick like so. Now, when you're holding the chick with scissors, you have to be extremely careful not to cut any of those vital organs, or cut any of the skin, because birds do not have a lot of blood like a human would. So a small cut to us might be a big cut to them. So I'm not hurting her or him. I'm just trying to hold him in a good position where I can get this butt. Now it sure does. It definitely does not feel that good for him. You can see right here. I'm gonna keep on going. And so eventually you're gonna start to break some of this dried poop off of its bottom. Now you don't want to tear it too much, or really don't want to tear it at all. It'll eventually come off as long as you're gentle and make small strokes like so. You can see it'll start to wedge itself off of the bird. Like so. Now the bird might have a little ball. You're fine, you're fine, you're fine. The bird might have a little bald spot on its butt from where this is, but it's a whole lot better than having your chick pass away from it. And so you can see I'm trying to work on this one right here, and it's slowly but surely it's coming off, just with time and water. And now, the older the chick is, sometimes you won't have to dry off their bottom area. But since this chick is relatively new to the world, we'll probably have to hair dry it just because, as an extra precaution. And sometimes people can get the bird very wet, but I'm trying, if you all can see, I'm trying not to get it too wet, to stay more towards the back end, just so the bird does not get completely wet. You also want to do this when you're going to be able to watch the birds for a few minutes or so, just to make sure. You can see we're trying to get that off right there, just to make sure he or she is doing okay. So you can see right here, we're almost close to getting that one off right there. We're just gonna keep on going at it. It's almost coming off. I might take my scissor right here. And take some of that off. So you can see already, if you all just left it how it is, this is majorly going to help the bird out. So I might just leave this little part right here and try to work on that tomorrow. But we'll see how the rest of it comes off. I just want to make sure not to cut the skin. So be patient. This is a small bird. So I'm going to check it out for myself to see how I'm doing. I'm going to try now to go up to this right here. That was a major one to get off for. So now this chick will actually be able to not have to worry really about getting the poop on it. And eventually what is happening is it can be wrong digestion, it could be a wrong food, it can be a source of different things. But it happens a lot of times in young birds, and so this bird was shipped to us like this, and sometimes it just naturally goes away, but clearly this time it did not go away with this younger bird. So of course it needs help from the owner. You can see right here I just pulled off another piece, or I did not pull it off, but I got it to come off with the paper towel. So I'm still working on this one piece right here. The little chick is being very calm. So I'm going to try to take a little tiny piece off of this. So I took a small piece off of it. And now what I'll do, you can see that small piece. Now what I'm gonna do is get the hairdryer out. Or, hold on. Sorry, we're taking a little new to this.